Every one of our brains harbors a tiny enemy. It doesn't live in your wallet. It lives behind your eyes. It whispers, "Don't miss it. It's on sale." You scroll, you see that red discount tag, and suddenly your heart starts racing just a little. You tell yourself, "It's a small treat. I deserve it." And before you even realize it, you've already hit add to cart. Then silence. Not peace, but that weird, hollow silence right after the dopamine hit. For 5 seconds, you feel satisfied. Then guilt sneaks in. The same voice that told you to buy it now asks, "Wait, why did I even buy this?" The truth? You're not spending money. Your brain is spending you. Today, we're not talking about investing or budgeting. We're going much deeper, into the brain's chemistry, into emotions that shape every swipe, every click, every buy now. Welcome to the psychology of spending, how to outsmart your brain. If you've made it this far, thank you. The goal of this channel is to help people change the way they think about money. And if you'd like to be part of that journey, you can support the channel by liking the video and subscribing. It's a small action for you, but it truly makes a big difference in reaching more people. Spending decisions are emotional, not rational. We love to believe we're logical shoppers. We compare prices, check reviews, even watch unboxing videos so we feel smart. But science says otherwise. Behavioral economists at Harvard found that when we spend money, the same brain area that activates when we fall in love lights up. Your credit card? It's not a payment tool, it's your romantic partner. Except this one keeps you broke. Each purchase releases dopamine, that instant hit of pleasure. But here's the sneaky part. The dopamine spike happens before the item even arrives. That means your happiness peaks during the checkout, not the unboxing. A few days later, the excitement fades. That's hedonic adaptation, the reason your new gadget feels amazing for 2 days, and then becomes just another thing. For example, you buy a new phone. It arrives, you hold it like a newborn child. You take 100 pictures, you feel unstoppable. 3 days later, you're complaining about the battery. Your brain moved on, it wants the next hit. We're not addicted to stuff, we're addicted to anticipation. That new phone made you happy, until day 3 when the battery died, and suddenly your joy had a low power warning. So when you feel that pull to buy something, realize it's not need, it's neurochemistry. Add friction to stop impulse spending. Your brain is lazy beautifully, predictably lazy. It loves shortcuts. That's why Amazon's Buy Now button changed human behavior forever. By removing just one-step hesitation, they boosted sales by nearly 30%. That's not luck, that's neuroscience. So, if we can remove friction to make you buy faster, what happens if we add friction back? Simple. You slow down, think clearer, and buy less junk. Try these small habits. Leave every purchase in your cart for at least 24 hours. You'll be shocked how many things stop feeling urgent the next day. Delete saved credit cards from your browser. Typing the number again is just enough time for logic to wake up. Set a spending threshold. If something costs more than $50, wait 2 days. Stick a note near your checkout screen that says, "Need" or "Just a mood." Story time. I once had a friend who made an impulse box. Whenever she wanted to buy something online, she wrote it on paper and dropped it in the box instead. Once a month, she opened it and 90% of what was in there no longer interested her. If you waited 1 day before buying, 70 of your must-haves would become who cares. But here's the twist. Good habits do the opposite. Remove friction. Automate savings, investments, and donations. Make doing the right thing the easiest thing. For instance, one company made its retirement plan automatic. Participation jumped from 40% to 92%. Why? Because people didn't need to decide to be smart. It just happened. The brain follows the path of least resistance. So build the path you actually want to walk. Buy stories, not stuff. Now, think about your happiest memory that money helped create. Was it something you bought or something you experienced? Maybe it was a spontaneous road trip. Maybe it was the first time you treated your parents to dinner. Or that cheap coffee on a rainy day with someone you love. Economists call this the memory dividend. It's the emotional interest you earn from experiences. Every time you remember that trip, that concert, that dinner, your brain pays you again in happiness. Stuff, on the other hand, depreciates emotionally and financially. That fancy watch? You stop noticing it. That designer shirt? It fades in the wash. But experiences, they grow. They become stories. Ask yourself, will this create a story or just collect dust? For example, a $300 dinner may vanish in one night, but a $300 weekend trip with friends might become a story you tell for decades. Some things make you happy. Most just make your room smaller. So next time, instead of buying something new, spend it on something meaningful. A class that teaches you a skill, a day trip, a shared memory. Those are purchases that never lose value. Status games and the comparison trap. Let's be honest, we all compare. Your friend buys a car. Someone posts a new watch. Someone else travels to Italy, and your brain goes, "You're falling behind." That's the status trap. It's ancient. Our brains evolved to compare to survive. But in the modern world, it just makes us miserable. We start buying things not to enjoy them, but to prove we're doing okay. Truth: when you play in someone else's story, you lose your own. Chasing an image is expensive and exhausting. Real wealth is quiet. It's not the luxury car, it's no car loan. It's not the penthouse, it's peace of mind. Luxury isn't buying coffee at Coffeeland, it's having time to drink it slowly at home. You don't need to win a comparison game that never ends. True wealth is freedom from the scoreboard. When you stop caring how your life looks, you finally start living how it feels. Real wealth equals time, freedom, and calm. Money's best purpose isn't more consumption, it's control. Control over your time, your decisions, your peace. Most people trade hours for income, but wealth is when you can trade income for hours. The freedom to say, "I'm not working today." Example: the happiest people aren't always the richest. They're the ones who own their schedule. They decide when to wake up, when to rest, when to say no. That's what money should buy. Time, not things. True luxury is waking up without an alarm on a Monday. So spend where it buys you time, not stress. Pay for help if it frees your day. Invest in health, it multiplies your future hours. Learn it expands your opportunities. Those are the best purchases you'll ever make. Story: a man once said, "I'm not rich because I make more. I'm rich because I need less." That's not minimalism, that's mastery. Safety and flexibility money also buys calm. Your emergency fund is your sleep fund. Without it, every bill feels like an earthquake. With it, life still shakes, but you stay standing. Insurance, savings, and backup plans sound boring until you actually need them. Silence is not security, it's getting a good night's sleep. True safety isn't silence, it's confidence. It's knowing you'll be okay even when life isn't. A rainy day fund doesn't stop the storm, it just buys you a better umbrella. That's what wealth really is, options plus sleep. Inspired by behavioral finance. This video was inspired by concepts from Morgan Housel's The Art of Spending Money. It's a powerful reminder that money isn't about numbers. It's about how we think, feel, and behave. Everything you've heard today was rewritten, reframed, and personalized. So these lessons actually work in real life. Because the truth is, most financial problems aren't about math. They're about emotion, habit, and self-awareness. Once you master those, money starts working for you, not against you. Learning to earn money is easy. Learning to spend it wisely, that's an art form. So the next time you're about to buy something, pause and ask, do I want this or does dopamine want it for me? Because sometimes the smartest purchase is no purchase at all. To ensure you don't miss the video next week, Please hit the like button and subscribe. My name is Philly. See you at the next one.